Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm going to tell you something about sales. How many of you don't like sales, don't like selling? If I were asked this question few months back, I also would have raised my hand saying that I don't like sales. This is because of my personal experience as well. When I was in engineering, or after completing my engineering, I did a job in a company where my job is to sell books, dictionaries, and color books to people. It was a direct selling. I used to walk door to door and used to pitch the customers. I did that job for about 7 days and quit that job because of the reason that I thought sales is not my cup of tea, and I just quit the job. Now, after many years, after about 12 years, now I realized the importance of sales when I understood the concept of sales. Sales is serving. You serve the customers with your product by explaining the benefits of that product when he avails them, and by explaining the benefits that the customer is going to get, and the problems that the product would solve. Sales is very critical for any business, because sales is something that is going to generate revenue for a business, and sales is required everywhere for each and everybody. Sales is required for a student, sales is required for an employee, sales is required for a job seeker or for an entrepreneur, whosoever it is. Sales is very critical, very important, that one needs to understand the concept of sales. For a student, if he has to memorize a lot of things and present it in an exam, okay, and present it before teachers or before other schools or competitions. So that's what is selling your skill or presenting your skill. For a job seeker, he has to sell himself, he has to sell his skills, he has to promote himself that he is a skilled person and an enthusiast, a person who is so much aspiring and so much enthusiastic to take up that job. And an entrepreneur needs to understand the sales, and a self-employed person needs to understand the sales. So sales is so very critical that everybody needs to understand the sales. And I'm going to tell you 3 strategies by which your sales team would become efficient and you would get more revenue. Sounds interesting? Okay. The first strategy is give more value to your customers. First, before selling any product, give value to them. Give value, and then do a sale. The more value you give, then the customer would be definitely he has a relationship, right? So he would definitely buy your product, and the chances of buying are more when you give value to the customers. And the second thing is, be honest. Whatsoever be the product, be honest and sell the product. Now, gone are the days when sales representatives used to pitch something, give some details which are not very true, and leave the customers to them. Do not worry about the problems of the customers. Gone are those days. Now the trend is, when you get a customer, you provide him so much value that he would be interested to stay with you for a long time, or rather as long as possible. So that is the trend, that is the concept of selling. And third strategy is, never negotiate your product price with the customer. See, you know how much of effort you have put in the product, you know the time, the money, and the energy that you have put in the product. You are the person who should decide the price of the product, right? Never ever negotiate. If you want to give a discount, give a flat discount mentioning that you get this much of percentage of discount because you are a privileged customer. That's all. But never try to negotiate. So this is the third strategy. So with these three strategies, your sales team would become more efficient and would generate more revenue to your company. Hope this helps. Do implement these strategies, and please comment if you need more clarifications on sales. All the best.